All right, I'm on. Hi, Jonathan Doran, Disco Weasel 1977. I'm saying this is my report about the 2024 Stanley Cup Finals and the 2024 NBA Finals. I'll start with the Stanley Cup Finals. The Florida Panthers are up 2-0, winning Game 1 3-0 and Game 2 4-1. Now, the series is now going to Edmonton for Games 3 and 4. Now, the series is now in Edmonton already. Yesterday's a travel day. You see, the nearest airport from the American Bank Arena, where the Panthers play in Sunrise, is Fort Lauderdale Airport. It's a 5.5-hour flight between Sunrise and Edmonton. And also, the distance is about 2,541 miles between those two. Well, that's my dad in the background. I'm going to make sure nothing. Okay, it's 2,541 miles in between both cities, breaking the record, that was held in 2011 between Boston Bruins and the Vancouver Canucks. That's 2,500 miles away. So the arena for Edmonton Oilers is called Rogers Place. You see, the old arena is called Rexall Arena or Center. I don't know what they call it, but this is their first Stanley Cup Finals game in that new arena. So the crowd is very electric there. You see, there are I don't know how many teams that won the Stanley Cup after rallying from an 0-2 deficit. I gotta look it up. Well, there are 5 teams who ever done that, rallying from an 0-2 deficit. So there's like the 1942 Maple Leafs. They rallied from an 0-3 deficit. The Montreal Canadiens in 1966 and 1971. Pittsburgh 2009, and also the Bruins in 2011. Those were 5 teams who won the Stanley Cup after losing the first 2 games of the series. Well, I don't know if the Oilers can make history or not. And let's see how the series will be as soon as the series goes to Edmonton right now. And secondly, you see the Panthers' record on the road is 6-2, 1-1 in Tampa, three solid victories, 3 perfect victories in Boston, and 2-1 at Madison Square Garden against the Rangers. And also, sometimes the crowd is so electric there, but I don't know what the record is for Edmonton at home. I don't know. Let's find out. Anyway, while I'm checking, let's go to the NBA Finals now. The Celtics won the first 2 games at Boston already, but now the series is now in Dallas. You see, there are 5 teams that ever won an NBA championship after rallying from an 0-2 deficit. You had the Boston Celtics. They did that in 1969. 1977, Portland did that against Philadelphia. The Heat did it in 2006 against the Mavericks. 2016, the Cleveland Cavaliers, when they have LeBron James back from the Heat, they defeated the Golden State Warriors. However, they became the first team to win a championship after rallying from a 3-1 deficit, and also the 2021 Milwaukee Bucks against the Phoenix Suns. Well, let's see how the series will be against Dallas. You see, my prediction might be Celtics might be in 5 games or 6 games, but we'll see how the Mavericks will do as they series is now in Dallas. And let's go to the Edmonton home record. Let's see here. They're 2-1 against the Kings. And for Vancouver in the second round, two and one. Let's see, that's 4-2 for Dallas. And also 2-1 against Dallas. Let's see. They're 6-3 in Edmonton, the Oilers. So we'll see what will happen. Well, if they get a split, the Panthers, let's see if they can show them out in game 5. But if Panthers do win both games, it'll be a sweep, and they'll win their first Stanley Cup in their history. Well, I know Canada has been trying to get a Stanley Cup since the Montreal Canadiens did that in 1993. That is 31 years ago. Well, I know the Oilers tried in 18 years ago, but they lost to Carolina in 2006, and also the Calgary Flames. They lost in 7 games against the Lightning. The Ottawa Senators, they lost to the Ducks in 5 games. Vancouver failed, losing to Boston in 7 games. Well, Montreal did it. They lost to Tampa in 5 games. That is during the COVID pandemic. Well, I know it's very hard, but anyway, the Panthers captain Sasha Barkov, he's questionable for Game 3, but I don't. Well, at least Game 3 is only 2 days away. Let's see how well they'll be without him. But sometimes he's like a spark to their offense. Well, and anyway, there is list of champions. There it is. Not now. Well, at least don't worry. That won't happen. Well, at least that's all the Canadian teams that's been on the list. Don't worry. As we'll find out how the Panthers will do as this Stanley Cup Finals is now in Edmonton and the NBA Finals is now in Dallas. So if Boston wins both games, that'll be their 18th championship in their franchise history, first since 2008. And well, and let's hope for the best that the Panthers can hold on and the Celtics can hold on. So this is me, Jonathan Doran, Disco Weasel 1977. Goodbye.